Hi guys, how are you? I hope everyone is doing great. I hope the sound is okay. I'm right next to a wall, so it might be kind of echoey. But you've seen me talk about my vision board before, and I've pointed to it and I've kind of talked about it a little bit, but I haven't really shown you what I've done or how I got started or what I actually use it for. So I was thinking if I should even do a video on this, and then when I opened Facebook, the first thing I saw was a friend talking about her vision board. So I thought, what the heck, might as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my vision board. Okay, so this is really simple, and you can get these. It's one of those folding poster boards from Walmart for just a few dollars, so that's really cheap. And then you can use staples, you can use tape, or whatever. I've used a little bit of both, and so that's easily found and cheap if you don't already have it around your house. And then everything else is just magazine clippings or drawings that I've done. And so you can practically do this for little to no money at all. So the first thing I want to talk about is what I use. My vision board is to put my ideas down where I can see them physically. If you are not able to start a vision board like this yet, start with Pinterest. Pinterest is amazing. You can start a board on there where you can pin all kinds of stuff, and you can scroll through it and see it at any time, and it's completely free. You can find a lot of really great information on Pinterest. But whenever you can, I really encourage you to do this. If there's something that you have a vision for, whether it's farming or building a new home or going on a vacation somewhere or just traveling, anything you want, anything that you have a vision and a passion for, create a vision board. They're super helpful just to flip through something physically and cut it out and put it on a board where you can separate it and see your ideas come together. And it helps you keep things organized, and it's like another step into actually doing what you want to do. So that's what I've been doing. I have 3 different sections, kind of like income and buildings, and then interior design stuff, and then the biggest one obviously is what I want on the farm. So I'm going to go through it with you and maybe just show you a couple ideas. So you can see here, this is my middle section. It's obviously the biggest section. Up here, I have the logo that I designed. I hand drew the entire logo, and then I digitized it. And I just wanted to put it on here so that way I could see. There's a couple different iterations that are folded within it, and I wanted to keep this to have my original idea if I ever decided to change it. And it's just something, you know, I can see that I did this myself. So I wanted to put that up there for sure. And then here I just have like a few of the different animals I really want to have on the farm. And then, you know, there's like the sheep and the goats, buffalo, more sheep, alpacas, of course. And then under some of the animals, I have gone through and created this really cool little foldy paper that just simply has some ideas of how to make money with that animal, or how much an animal might cost. And feed. I do the same thing with the llamas. I need to do that with the sheep and the goats. I just haven't gotten that far. And then I have a couple clippings of really cool barns that I got just out of simple, really cheap magazines that you can get from Walmart. And they're just put on here with double-sided tape. So that's something that you could do. I just did the top. I just taped the top so that way I could put notes underneath, so that way it didn't get too terribly cluttered. So that's really easy to do. On this side, I wanted to kind of start saving ideas of what I want the inside of the farmhouse to look like, or my tiny house that I'm going to build. So I just got a couple, just went through some interior magazines, and then just some stuff that I really enjoy and I really think is beautiful. And I just cut it out, you know, and just taped on here. So it's really simple stuff. Just kind of ideas of things I might like to do. And so there's some ideas, some smaller things just to keep ideas. And over here is where I keep some of the probably more important stuff. Since I'm getting pigs in December, I sketched out a 4-section pen, and how much it was going to cost me, how much fencing I was going to need, how many T-posts. I was going to need. And so I have this plant, and then these are the shelters. It'll be super easy, super affordable to use pallets and stuff. So drawing out, I am not an architect, and so I have to like measure everything out and then ask my mom if this looks okay. But it's super important to have that stuff drawn out so that we have a plan. I did the same thing with another pen and shelter, and then even my tiny house. Some plans have changed, and so I won't be moving directly to the farm that I thought I was going to be moving to, but I'm going to be on another piece of property for a while, and we've decided to build a tiny house. So I'm kind of going through some designs, some ideas of how I want to do that. And then down here I've got I'm not very good at, coming up with really good ideas, but I kind of sketched some ideas of what I might like a barn to look like, and how I might catch some water to preserve water, and some measurements and animals I would keep in it. And then down here, I have lists. I'm a big list maker when it comes to the farm and stuff that I really enjoy. And so I have like lists of animals. I have lists of things I need to do, lists of shelters to make, and then lists of ways to make money. So it's, it's super simple. Just jot down ideas whenever you have time to sit down and jot them down. Or if you're sketching something for a structure or just whatever. So altogether, this has probably cost me maybe $10. I got the foldy board. I had the tape and the staples. I had a couple of the magazines. I had the sketchbook already. Excuse me. And really all it's cost me is time. And I don't spend a lot of time on it. I sketch throughout my sketchbook whenever I have time, and then on a day when I have a little free time, I will tear out those pages and then tape them up here so that way I don't have to be searching for them. I know where they're at. So that's kind of what I'm doing with my vision board, and it's really helped. I just can't explain how awesome it is to be able to look at it every day, because it's like right across from my door. So whenever I come in every day, it's there, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow, this is happening. This is going to happen. Before long, everything on my vision board is going to actually start becoming real. It is becoming real, but in just a couple months, instead of walking in my door to see my vision board, I'm going to be walking out my door and seeing my vision. So I hope this maybe gives you some ideas. I hope that maybe this inspires and motivates you. No matter what your dreams or your ideas or your visions are, or your passions, don't let anything hold you back from that. If you really feel like that is what God has given you the passion to do, then pray about it and just do it. Make it happen. Let Him open the doors for you to go through, and make yourself available to go through the doors that God opens for you. And trust me, it's worth it. Sometimes it's rough because it's not what we had in mind, or sometimes plans change or something completely gets flipped last minute and you didn't expect it. But God always provides a way whenever it's something that He has designed. So I'm super excited, and I really am thankful for you guys who are following me and supporting me and encouraging me. It means so much to me. And so I'm going to be writing more here in a couple months when I'm no longer doing graphic design. I'm going to have, I feel like, more time. I mean, I will be super, super busy with the animals and other classes, but I already know, have more time to spend writing and doing videos. So thanks again so much. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.